I would basically just say if I was a parent and I was talking to another parent and I was like, I would just be like, if you want your kid to go to a good college and you just don't want to have anything to do with that process and
Mhm.
you don't want to look it up with them and you don't want to like, stay by their side because it's annoying, then just hire Anjali and there you go. And then go to the first two meetings and then leave your kid,
Yeah.
basically.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much
I
the
would
way we did it.
I would say that
It's very hands-off.
choosing you over somebody else. I've always appreciated your sort of direct and get it done, and you don't mess around and you're straight. And I kind of like that. And then I also appreciate that, over the process you made a real effort to get to know Dashel, and even during like his essay writing and everything, it wasn't about how can we make this the best essay about some spectacular person. It was really all about him. And I'm not so sure other counselors would be that focused on the kid.
Yeah.
So and I've always appreciated your straightforward, direct attitude and personality. Let's say that's
I,
kind of how I am.
I would say one thing that if they're considering you and or anybody, but one thing that I was pretty impressed with and amazed that if we needed you, you were available.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty good because a lot of times the counselors, I mean, you're in business, right? As a counselor, you got to have so many clients, but if you have too many clients, if you're too successful and you're not available, that doesn't really help. But
Yeah.
so that's why I was impressed because you made yourself available
Yeah.
and you would kind of squeeze us in as needed.
And Russ and everyone got to talk to you, not except for the essay, which I understand you've got specialists, but other than that, it was you we didn't get, your assistant or, some stand-in because you were up doing something else, so
Yeah.
we liked that,
So that's
working
good.
directly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had no idea where I was gonna go
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So
And then you gave me like
yeah.
a pretty big list I could choose from and sort and criteriaize. I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with Dashel. He like some kids know I want to go here or following the steps of my parents or whatever. But he really, the answer was always, I don't know. It was like, okay, have any of you even thought about it? So anyway, that was nice that you yeah,
Yeah,
gave him a broad list of
it's hard
options.
to know. And
Mhm.
and you it was good that you had a process and that imposed some structure on it for us and we could list the colleges and all the different criteria. So that's super helpful. No, I was just saying, yeah, we certainly wouldn't know what kind of guidance to
Yeah.
give.
And because when you research all that stuff, you type in on Google how to apply to college, and that's just you can't type that in because it's such a broad
Mm,
like
lots of
you
info.
can't even like you could read so many guides and watch so many YouTube videos, but it just really wouldn't explain it to you and tell you exactly what you need to do. And you'd probably miss a couple things or leave some stuff out that
Yeah.
that are important.
It's super complicated.
It's in depth.
So I'm really impressed that Dash got all those applications done, the whole general thing. Of course, the essay process was really nice. I liked the way that worked, where you guys could go back and forth online and Google Docs and stuff. But so so that mechanical piece of the process, having you sort that out with him, I'm just like amazed that it was all done and poof, he's set.
I would say that my essay wouldn't have nearly as been good if I had to write it myself or if I just went to like a 7 day camp like thing where they help you write your essay. Mine was very in depth and detailed, and it was good in all the right places. There's no hiccups. Nothing was left to chance in my essay. Every word like had a purpose, and I maximized the 650 word goal and everything. Yeah, my essays were really good.
Yeah, for me, the ROI is just you know, the end result was he got into a good school.
Two
And
good schools that we love,
yeah,
that we
yeah, well, he got into like his top choice, actually.
top
So
two choices.
yeah, both his top two choices, so he had a choice of his top choices.
Yeah, and one of them was kind of a reach school,
Yeah,
so we were really happy about that,
Mhm.
so
even though he ultimately
yeah,
didn't pick it.
yeah, so that was a good ROI. And then it, you know, it's just would have been far too costly if I had to try to get up to speed and be involved. It just wouldn't make sense. It'd be like trying to learn tennis or rocket science on your own one day. You just do it much faster if you have a help, an assist, or a guide.
But yeah, no, definitely a great investment all the way around. I mean, you took so much of the stress off of us, and the not only just the particulars of what to do, but just the stress and the worrying about things. That to me is a huge return on investment, you know.